Give me a chance.
What the hell is going on here?
Isabella. Very bad that she came here at the time that I was just about leaving. Bye, Uche. Isabella.
Okay, what are you doing with Yvonne?
What did it seem like to you?
I want an answer, not another question. What's Yvonne doing in this house in my absence?
Sorry, but this is time for questioning. So you answer to this. Where are you coming from? Why, you lost your tongue? I said, where are you coming from? It's obvious you're not coming from Yvonne's place. So where are you coming from?
What did she tell you?
What she said doesn't matter. What concerns me is where you are coming from. Where? Where did you go?
Rubbish. Yvonne.
Huh?
What stunts are you trying to pull?
I don't know what you're talking about. But whatever it is, it sure did ruffle your feathers, I can see.
This is just the beginning. If anything happens to my marriage, I swear to God, hell will not be big enough to hide you. Do you understand me?
Poor you. You know, fear of discovery is the reason why call girls like us are not supposed to get married. But what have you done? Obviously, you chose to forget the rules, and now you're afraid that when your husband finds out the kind of girl that you are, he'll eventually throw you out. Gosh, I can't wait to see that happen to you.
You'll die first, even if I had to kill you with my own bare hands. Yvonne, I won't warn you again. In fact, next time, I won't be too inclined to use words.
We'll just wait and see. Don't forget, I know what you know.
What made you, child? What in the name of God made you, Yvonne? In your desire to expose Isabella, you almost exposed the activities of the foundation into the open. I mean, how could you do such an irresponsible thing?
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I didn't mean to. I didn't know.
You didn't know what? Oh, you didn't know? You didn't know out of blind jealousy that you inadvertently made that policeman become suspicious of Isabella and the foundation, not to mention me. I mean, what got into you, child?
Nothing got into me, Your Grace. Nothing. I only did what I deemed necessary at the moment. It's not fair that Isabella is allowed to do everything while we, the other girls at the foundation, are left with nothing to do. Besides, Isabella is a cheat and a liar. And I only felt pity for that poor boy.
And you must have feeling pity for that officer. You have no business feeling pity for anybody. Because the God Almighty himself did not appoint you as his guardian angel. That officer is a fool and is getting fool's reward. And that will be your lot if you do not start reparation immediately.
With all due respect, Your Grace, if by reparation you mean you should go talk to him again, I don't think so. There's no way I'm letting this snake anywhere near my husband.
But that's part of the punishment.
No, thank you. He's my problem and I'll handle him. Find some other way to punish him.
Yvonne, it is my decision that you be suspended from the foundation immediately. That your salary and allowances be suspended until further notice.
No, Your Grace, you can't do that. This is my only means of survival. If you suspend me, how can I cope?
You should have thought of that when you went prattling off to your police friend.
No, you're crazy.
I said get out!
I can't believe this is just not happening. No. Can you imagine me, a whole me, getting suspended because of that unpity witch? Oh, this is just not happening.
How do you mean it's not happening? Was it not the Archbishop that suspended you? My dear, it's already happening. You better believe it.
Tasha, you don't get it. You don't get it, do you? Look, first, my car has been taken away from me, coupled with the other benefits I get as the foundation's mercenary. All because of who? Because of Isabella! That witch! God, I curse the day she was born.
But I warned you, Yvonne. I warned you, but you wouldn't listen. See where your jealousy has landed you for Isabel. You better go looking for Isabel and ask her to forgive you before it's too late, or you're done for.
What? Me? Go searching for Isabella and ask her for her forgiveness? Never. I would never do that, even if she holds the air that I must breathe. I would never do that.
I see. So what are you going to do then? I have my own problems too.
Come on, Uche. How long are we going to continue like this? Stop. Talk to me. I said I'm sorry I lied. I'm sorry.
The only way we are going to talk is when you begin telling me where you go, what you do when you go out, and all kind of things. Please. Are you prepared?
Fine. Okay. I'll tell you the truth.
I'm listening.
I have a daughter. I adopted one of the children at the orphanage 6 years ago. That's my big secret.
So why haven't you told me all this while?
I don't know. I didn't tell you before the wedding. I just didn't know how I was going to tell you now.
My dear, we are married, okay? What's wrong with that?
I was going to tell you. I was just looking for the right time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Where is she?
She's in a boarding house. I try to see her at least twice a month if I can help it.
How old is she?
12 now. I am sorry. I was going to tell you. I promise you. Yvonne knew you didn't know. That's why she came. She's always been the jealous one. She's envious of me and everything I have. And that includes you. Can't you see? She's trying to ruin our marriage. Please don't let her, please.
Let's do it this way, okay? The only way I'm going to forgive you is make sure you bring that girl here. Okay?
On her next holiday. I will. Promise. Are we okay?
Okay. Can I read my paper?
No.
Hello, Your Grace.
What are you doing here, Yvonne? I want you to stay away from here. What the hell?
I know you want me, baby. It must be very, very, very difficult for you to abide by all the rules of looking and never touching. So today, I have come to make all your dreams come true.
Welcome back to the country, sir. I hope you had a worthwhile trip.
Thank you very much, Sam. Yes, I did. Even though I had to cut my trip short to come back. Now, what's this thing I hear about the murder of the police CIO and the NDLA chairman? Is it correct?
I'm afraid it is so, sir. They were both murdered in a hotel in Lagos while investigating a case against Wellspring Foundation.
Did you say Wellspring Foundation?
Yes, sir. This same foundation is believed to have masterminded several human organs trafficking in the state.
Now, what have you done in the interim as a clue to ascertain the level of involvement of this organization in this murder case?
Not at the moment, sir.
Oh, come on.
But just before his death, we received a mail from the chief investigating officer of the case.
Yes.
It is this mail that we have as the only clue as to what led to his death, sir.
Good! Now, what I want you to do is to let me have the content of that mail immediately you leave here.
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yes, sir.
Good. And, by the way, Sam, do you realize that the office of the CIO is still vacant?
Yes, sir.
And we need to replace somebody, replace immediately.
No problem, sir. My secretary is already preparing a list of possible qualified candidates for the position. As soon as this list is ready, I'll get them to your table, sir.
All right, Sam. It's just that I have somebody in mind who can take that place, position rather.
No problem, sir. No problem, sir.
She's sleeping. I just talked her in. Oh, okay. Sir, before I forget, you just got a letter. It's on the table in your study.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Welcome.
I'll use this for transport.
Thank you, sir. I have to be going now, but there's food in the fridge for you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, you got me there. Oh, darling. I promise you, as soon as I'm through with the commissioner, I'll come back to you. On my honor. Okay? Give me a hug. Oh, don't I love it? Alright then, Chica. I have some money for you. So as soon as she's through, we'll check up in the hospital and buy her something. Please, don't drop my money. Please take care of my baby, okay? I will. Darling, love you. Mwah.
Say bye to daddy.
Bye, Dad.
Bye, love.
You go make your hair, and when we're done, we'll go to the restaurant.
So, I came as soon as I got your message. You said it's a matter of urgency.
Yes, please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Actually, what I want you to do for me is more of a favor. I'm sure you heard about the murder of the police CIO and the NDLEA chairman.
Oh, yes, I did, sir. It's all over the news.
As I speak to you, as we talk together now, the CIO's office is still very vacant. I would want you to occupy that seat as a favor to me, if you don't mind.
Well, sir, with due respect to you, sir, I may have to turn down your offer. Sir, I took a vow and a decision to quit the police force because of my wife's death as a result of my involvement in a dangerous case.
Yes, I realize it's quite an unfortunate incident, your wife's death. But vows made can also be broken. And I'm sure by the time you get to know the person or persons behind this, you might want to cave in.
No, sir. Knowing about it will not make me change my mind. I am done with the force. I've carved a niche for myself, sir. I own a security outfit and I'm doing very well. As a matter of fact, my daughter and I are very much safer now than we used to be.
Michael, just cast your mind back. And does this name strike you? Theophilus Osuji. Does it ring a bell in your ears?
Theophilus Osuji. You mean have I forgotten the man who duped and stripped my father of everything? Including his honor as a man by impregnating his wife, my mother. And as if that was not enough, took their lives in the process. Never. I could never forget such a man in a hurry.
You've really not forgotten.
So what has he got to do with all of this?
Yeah, you see, before the CIO's death, there was this startling revelation, a crucial information which he found out, that there's this organization that's into all manner of businesses. Shady businesses, as it were. Espionage, drug trafficking, trafficking human parts, so on and so forth. By name, Wellsprings Organization. And in the course of his investigation, he found out that this very organization could be headed by an archbishop by name Theophilus Osuji.
So are you sure about this? Because that man's heart is too black to be a priest, reverend, pastor, let alone an archbishop. So are you sure we're talking about the same person here, sir?
Actually, I have not known him that much. So I wouldn't say whether he's the very person we're talking about here. But I want to believe that you are the only person that can find out this for me. And I will also think and believe that you should be able to find and get more information that could help us nail him. Peradventure, he's found out to be behind this Wellsprings criminal network.
Wellsprings. Didn't I hear Wellsprings being something of a charity organization?
Exactly. But you see, from the CIO's revelation into things more sinister than we can imagine. So,
sir, I'm very sorry. But my answer is still the same. It's because of criminals like Theophilus Osuji that I joined the force. But when my wife died, I realized that one man cannot change this world. There will be more murders. There will be more criminals. There will be more shattered dreams and shattered hopes. There will be more criminals like Theophilus Osuji. I'm sorry, sir. My answer is no.
Here is a report on the 7 o'clock news headlines. Yesterday, at the Guinea Ice Cream Park, a young lady was shot dead by some suspected kidnappers who made away with the young lady's word. The ID found on the body of this young lady revealed her identity as Miss Udenwa Chika. The police is still waiting for anyone who has any information whatsoever regarding the identity of this young lady, and implores the general public to take necessary precautions towards protecting the lives of their young ones in this perilous period.
Is she the one?
Yes. She's my daughter's nanny. Anything else?
No, sir. Although we have a feeling that this kidnapping has a connection to several others, which have been taking place for some time now.
You mean this occurs regularly?
Yes, sir. And we suspect it is being carried out by the same organization.
So what's happening here? Have they asked for anything? What do they want?
They usually don't. I'm afraid these children have other purposes other than ransoming.
Who are these people?
Nobody knows, sir. I'm sorry.
So what's wrong with this one?
She'll be of no use to us.
Why?
I'm afraid she has a cancerous kidney.
What a waste. Kill her then, so we can get it over and done with.
No. I mean, there's no need.
Why not? You heard the doctor. She's sick and dying, so she's of no use to us.
Yes, she's going to die anyway, whether we do it ourselves or not.
What the hell is going on here? Is our Isabella suddenly getting too soft or what?
I just think it's best we conserve our energy burying another worthless corpse. Let her die with her family. She's their problem.
Yes, Madam President.
Thank you.
I think so too.
In that case, you know what to do.
Yes, madam.